They're going with Booker and Allen on the wing. Watch out there with Dunn, and it's Jenkins in at the point. And for the latest news on MP, let's hear from Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, I had a minute to talk to MP before this game, and when I asked him what he was focused on, he said, Allie, I know they can't contain me, so grab some popcorn and get ready for the show. Sounds like we're in for some fireworks tonight, guys.
Hey, thanks for that report. MP, he is ready for takeoff. Whitmore, it's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Booker, no good. Richard, as a Phoenix native, who would you say is the greatest player in Suns history?
Oh, there's a round mound that comes to my mind, but I have to go with the MVP Steve Nash, who won it twice. But there's still a case for Devin Booker, but he's still adding to it.
Here's Jenkins following the bucket by the Wizards. Booker, no good. And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're carrying it up on this end.
And how great are they playing? 4 for 4 shooting to start this one.
To end the run. Again, the miss by Booker. Wizards have gone 4 of 4 to start. So a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Pass to Song. And good, coming off the assist by Wall. Saw's got 6.
5 out of 5 to start things off. They certainly seem to be in a good rhythm.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
And checking out some numbers for Wall. Coming off a terrific season. 11 assists and just over 2 steals. But you look at all that, and really it doesn't give you the entire picture of his impact defensively.
Just in general, numbers don't tell the whole story with defense. Guys like him, you have to watch to understand his impact.
And for all of you magazine fans out there, oh my goodness, what a play!
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Let's see the connected cam angle on that stunning play brought to you by AT&T. Wizards leading by 9. There's a minute 47 left in the first quarter. Johnson, the pass to Wall. 5 on the clock. Wizards need to get a shot off here. That's good from Johnson on the assist by Zong.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Shots good by Booker.
A 3-level score on top of having a reliable jumper. Hey, Booker is also skilled at capitalizing inside.
Here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. They set the pick. This one for 3. That one's good, and the Wizards' lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Green.
After failing to knock down anything from deep in the first quarter, he's got 2 to go here in the second.
On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. We've got Green. He's out there with Dunn, and it's Jenkins in at the 1 spot.
That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
It seems to be an overlooked part of Trae Young's game, but GA, he's led the NBA in total assists a few times.
No doubt. You initially think about Trae shooting, scoring, but he also runs the offense really well and wants to facilitate.
And now, Allie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Jazz was all business. He contributed 40 points and was so disruptive defensively, picking up a bunch of steals. And the entire NBA talking about his performance. It was that special. Can he do it again? We'll see, guys.
Thanks as always, Allie, for that great report. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
Here's Wall. Devin Booker picking up that last basket. Drains the three-pointer.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap on the D.
Suns trail by 9. And the step back. That misses off the backboard.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that
that
should not be legal.
Never seen it.
Oh.
Save that one. Boys, I'm going to want to see that a few times.
Oh, me too, right? Jaws on the ground all over this building.
Like, what? That looks like something you see in a dunk contest. The confidence to pull it off in the game, that's impressive.
Now, here's Green. He's got 10. Carries it from three-point range. Green's got 13 points.
And he's now made 3 three-pointers here in the second, starting to get it going.
For the Wizards, Alexander Saw. He's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Whitmore comes in for Kispert. And George is subbed in for Johnson. Malawach is checked in for the Suns. Allen comes in for Green.
This is why you involve the big man Saw in pick and rolls. He understands how to take advantage.
Suns trail by 10. Booker outside. Pass to Jenkins. Allen kicks to Jenkins. Here's Booker. Takes the three. And it's Whitmore with the rebound. Wall attacks. And the slam dunk by Wall.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. And you can see how they're finishing their play.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Now here's Booker. 8 points for him. Dunn. Good. Nice assist from Booker. Dunn's got his first bucket of the night.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
MP high post. Look at that play right there.
Okay, that's how it's done.
Woo! Wow.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into easy points.
And so it's Washington with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. And we'll be back with you shortly.
They've kept the ball moving. No one's trying to be a hero, and you see the results.
Yeah, they're just not slinging it around. They are passing with a purpose.
All right, fellas, thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of...
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And it's a role we don't always see him in, but he's done a great job tonight getting the rest of his team involved.
Now let's head over to the sideline for a report on Bilal Coulibaly. How's he doing, Allie?
I was able to talk with the head athletic trainer of the Wizards about his status. He told me it appears to be a separated shoulder, which is an incredibly painful injury. This is going to be a long-term issue and a lengthy recovery process. Unfortunately, they expect him to miss a significant amount of time. Not the news they were hoping for, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. Well, at least we know now how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And you never want to speculate. So it's nice for us, and especially his teammates, to get some facts.
Alexander Sarr is out there with Cam Whitmore. Then it's MP. Then it's Johnson, and it's George in at the small forward. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. So, Greg, you played in the league over a decade. What's the toughest thing about being a pro basketball player?
Lots of things. To me, it's just keeping your spot. Every year, there's just so much talent coming in. So holding on to a place on the roster, and that can be as difficult as anything.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce, courtside. Allie.
Thanks a lot, guys. The Wizards are letting their young guys learn on the fly. Guard Bub Carrington said the whole organization communicates to us often. We drafted you guys for a reason, they say. Don't be scared to make a mistake. Play your game, use the things that got you here, and see if it sticks. Back to you.
Learning on the job. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. Booker's shot is good.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Wall wide open. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Oh, coming out hot. 4 out of 4 for the field. Okay.
Booker, no good.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Looking around the NBA, Devin Booker, GA, is as good as any two-guard out there.
Obviously, we know how Devin scores it, but what I love, he also can run your offense, and he gives good effort defensively.
Jenkins with a screen for Booker. Again, the miss by Booker.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break of mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
Well, they're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Pass to Jenkins. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Jenkins with a screen for Dunn to the middle. And stolen by Whitmore. Outside, Wall fires from 18. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. 26 points for Wall.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
And when he gets it going, this is what can happen. They need to think about the double team now.
Pass to Allen. Now here's Jenkins. And again, it's the Suns missing. On the wing, Whitmore. Back to Wall. 58 seconds left to play in the third. And Sarr throws it down.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Andre Ayton's checked in for Washington. Young comes in for George. And the Suns here with a different look. Iguodaro's checked in. Fleming comes in for Dunn. Green, he's checked in for Booker. And Delano Banton's subbed in for Jenkins.
You don't want to jump with Jalen Green. That's rule number 1. And rule number 2, you don't want to jump with Jalen Green.
And Wall kicks to Ayton. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Ayton's got 6.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
Fleming the pass to Banton. Misses the 3. Washington's gotten all 4 of the three-point shots to go down since halftime. They're lighting it up here. And here's Wall outside, and the 3-ball is good. Wall's got 32 points.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And so it's the Washington Wizards. Jalen Green, so much upside potential.
Yeah, he can be streaky, but one of the most combustible scorers in the league. When he's on, he can take over single-handedly.
Setting the floor for the Suns. They're going with Booker and Allen on the wing. Dunn is out there with Malawach, and it's Banton in at the point guard position.
2 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter.
There's 1:59 left to play in the final quarter. And yes, it's good. Banton's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
And the shot goes in.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And this is the game plan for him, and he's a big part of their floor space.
Yeah, you got to know where.
A dominant game by MP.
For opponents, I want them to know it's
Kevin, back to you.
And that'll do it, folks.
Get after it, MP.
The National Basketball Association and the Dallas Mavericks are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing objects, using improper language or gestures, entering the important portions of the play. Spectators engaging in any such behavior are subject to ejection and possible arrest. Please report any violations to these rules to the nearest usher, security, or arena staff member. Thank you. You don't want to miss out on any upcoming Mavericks home games, do you? Of course you don't. Well, make sure you stop by one of our ticket booths for us. And our website will get you all set up. So reminder, come out for our water level promotion. Hold your seat on Mavericks. We'll go water level. Tickets are still available for the next game, so purchase your tickets today.
A quick peek into the locker room as it's Thursday afternoon, and we've got basketball on the agenda. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Along with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. Well, two of the best guards in the league going at it today, Grant. Is there a bit of bragging rights on the line?
You know, maybe not for the players themselves, PA, but the fans will absolutely use this game as evidence when they argue why their guy is the best.
So a look at our starters for the Wizards. Whitmore is out there with George. Then it's MP. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. And it's Johnson in at the two-guard spot. Here's Irving. And he makes it on the layup.
Irving, an elusive scorer, so adept at finding space inside.
Irving against Wall. Ayton, a screen on Irving. Pass to Ayton. Plenty of space. Lively grab. To miss. And just over a minute played here to start the game. Here's Davis. Takes a three. Offensive board. Lively with the bucket.
Lively sense of timing for where that shot is coming off is so good, folks.
Now Wall. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. He was unstoppable. And that one's good. Whitmore.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And while they struggle to win games, the Wizards are focused on achieving what they call smaller wins, Doris.
I think this is an incredibly smart approach for this reason. You do not have enough yet talent and experience combined to win in the NBA. So you have to look for the positives as you try to develop your program, which means draft well, Player development is absolutely critical, and your ability to celebrate those smaller wins means you're making progress.
Now here's Wall. Pass to Aiden. Back to Wall. And here's Aiden. Just 5 to shoot. Outside Wall. Washington moving the ball around. And it's Whitmore missing. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Davis. And Davis slams it home.
Yeah, this is how powerful Davis is. Awesome at capitalizing with the dunk.
Outside Whitmore. Puts up a 3. And the basket's good with the assist from Wall. Whitmore's got 6.
For a guy who's known for his perimeter shooting, that is a great look.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Rockets got the job done. He dropped 50 points, and his assist numbers were unreal, making his teammates very happy. And just a huge game for him. His coaches would love to see him do it again. Guys?
Good stuff, Allie. Tremendous effort from him in that last game, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I think he pushed them to the win through sheer force of will.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
That 3's off the mark.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots. The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave him all alone at the arc.
Now here's Russell, 15 in his last outing. So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Christie's checked in for Dallas. Lou Dort comes in for Russell. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Outside Christie. Let's go with a 3. Again, the miss by Dallas. For Washington, they've gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Irving against Wall. Six on the shot clock. Washington needs to get off a shot. The 3 ball. Young misses. Dallas has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Christie finds Irving. Outside Davis. There's 31 seconds left in the first. It's rebounded by Washington. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule. They lost to the Rockets.
Hey, they had their chances, but they struggled from the line. It's so hard to win that way on someone else's floor.
You've got to stand in and deliver from the free throw line, even in a tough environment, and they failed to do so.
Wall gets the bucket. 5 ticks left in the first. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's Washington. Mavericks with some changes. Davis, he's checked in for Gafford. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Christie. Wall, he's checked in for Washington. Davis against Sarr. Easy money for Davis inside.
Yeah, between his length and touch, Davis is the perfect interior player.
And the Mavericks are in the planning stages for a new arena set to open by 2031.
Yeah, their existing arena opened in 2001. A 30-year run for an NBA venue is pretty typical. And remember, it's big business. New arenas are often the anchor tenant for larger developments.
We've got Anthony Davis, Lugens Dort out there with D'Angelo Russell. Then there's Najee Marshall, and it's Flagg in at the 3, small forward. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Pass to Flagg. Here's Davis. Sarr pulls it in. Sarr's got his 4th rebound in this one. Kispert outside. Now Wall. Back to Kispert. Fires for three. And the basket's good with the assist from Wall. Wall's got 6 assists in the game.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
It's stolen by Wall. And what an incredible achievement from MP recently.
Oh, wow! That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. And Dallas making a change here. Irving's checked in. And then for Washington, DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Sarr. Whitmore comes in for Kispert. And it's George in for Trae Young. Irving, that's good. Irving's got 7 points in the game.
Well, you know you're going to see some great ball handling when Kyrie is on the floor. Nice finish.
Wall with it. Give him 8 points now. Oh, it's a big-time jam. Slams it right over Irving.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort. In the first half, you want to stay aggressive, but you also want to be careful. That is his second foul already.
And Washington making a change here. Young's checked in. And we're only a few games in, but already some surprises to this season, Greg.
Yeah, B.A. On the positive side, a couple teams have come together quicker than anticipated, and they are outperforming early expectations.
And it's Washington with the ball. After the Mavericks picking up a basket just a moment ago. He drops it from range. And that's 13 points for MP.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Dort outside. The ball's knocked loose. And the Wizards on the break. And MP throws it down hard.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here. The fans going crazy right now. Now here's Irving. Coming off a 28-point game against Boston. Off target with the 3.
I'll tell you, that's one he typically will make. The defense gets away with one.
Russell against Wall. And the big finish by Wall.
His arrow's been trending up as of late, and he's been magnificent tonight.
Dort outside. Back to Russell. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Pass to Irving to win the run. Rebound by the Wizards. And the first season matchup for them against the Mavericks this year. Wall finds Young. No good from outside. Here's Irving. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Irving's got 6 here in the quarter.
Listen, we know this guy has got a solid offensive arsenal. You've got to stay on point defensively.
So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game, it's Washington delivering the blowout. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
When I look at the Mavericks, they've stumbled a bit, no doubt about it. But no need to panic yet. They're figuring out what's working.
And switching gears now to that first half. Big hill to climb for the Dallas Mavericks.
Jacking up that many while.
Thanks for tuning in.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. And here's Wall. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. Well, they've got the Bulls ahead of them next in Chicago. And that game will mark the end of a 4-game trip. Checking out the group for Brian Keefe to start the second half. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Cam Whitmore. Then there's George. Then there's Johnson. And it's Wall in at the point. And we've seen the Wizards turning their roster, Doris, with an eye toward the future.
Yes, and that BA means inevitably absorbing those extended losing streaks, but you're doing it at least with a plan in mind. You need talent to win, and I'm talking big-time talent. And the best way to develop that talent is with patience. So there's a process they're following.
To the inside. The three is up. The offensive rebound. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Oh, Derek Lively, you brought the sauce tonight. Look out.
Thanks to the AT&T Connected Cam for the up-close and personal view of that slam. And he's going for the oop here. Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
Gliding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal. To the middle.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Pass to Russell. Now Irving fires the three. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Irving's got 14 points for the game.
This guy's been great, no doubt about it, but it hasn't been enough to get them where they want to be.
Ayton, a screen on Irving. Now here's Ayton. And it's Washington with another.
And right now, that's 5 buckets in a row. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
Irving for three. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now. Ball for three. Sinks the tray. Wall's got 25 points in the game.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Pass to Davis. And Davis slams it home.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? 16 feet out. And it's Irving missing.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Wall. And the big finish by Wall.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Russell, the pass to Davis.
2 minutes.
Over Ayton. Davis can't hit.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
Impede.
Oh, he did it!
Punch it home!
Nice.
At some point, does the defense decide we need to send more at him? Because right now he is scoring at will.
Well, Grant, when it comes to exciting young guards who can really fill it up, Trey Johnson's name has to come to mind.
Yeah, no question about it, B.A. This kid can score in a variety of ways, and his confidence is what makes him so dangerous in this department.
The Mavericks making a switch here. Dortch checked in.
Boy, this guy has completely lost his focus. Nothing working.
Outside Wall. Pass to Riley. And here's Wall. Give him 31 now. Three-pointer Kispert knocks down the long J. Kispert's got 6 points.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Here's Flagg. Back to Irving. Now here's Davis. Defended by Kispert. Irving for three. They get it back. And Davis gets it to go. Davis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And you really can't sleep on Davis's length, especially on the offensive glass.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. 34 points for MP.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Ball for three. And again, it's Washington with a three.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
puts up a deep three from beyond the arc and then some. Wall's got 40 points.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
And it's Irving missing.
Well, trying to reply to the three on the other end just doesn't go down for him.
Right side Wall. And here's Kispert. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer!
Oh, they're on fire. The run.
And so it's the Washington Wizards. Way out of reach with an enormous lead as we head into a break. And their three-point shooting a bit.
We're not talking to each other. Offensively or defensively, let's talk.
And Jason Kidd. Lively. He's checked in for Marshall. Flack comes in for Christie. And Irving is subbed in for Dort.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with M.
Thank you for coming out. We hope you all had a great time. Please be sure to get home safely.
Oh, the game is going to let you know.
Brian, over to you.
Much appreciated, Jennifer. Thank you.